morning! Happy Saturday, if I've managed to post this video in time. Can you hear that noise? That noise has been going on for a while. And I thought it was from somewhere else. Like, we sometimes have, like, council workers, like, doing stuff on the streets and stuff, because it is still, I mean, it's not a new build, we've been here for 6 years, but it's a relatively new estate in the grand scheme of things, and some things still haven't been finished. And so I assumed that's what it was. And then I started hearing other noises, and I was like, that kind of feels almost like it's in the house. And then I heard the noise again. Just walked out here and went, oh, it's someone in our garden. Number one, Manny is a terrible guard dog. He hasn't even barked once at that noise. But secondly, at what point did we just stop listening to things like that? You know, like when someone walks through an alarm, I'm thinking of Boots specifically, but like Asda, wherever. You walk through the security system and an alarm goes off and nobody looks around and nobody comes to check, nobody does anything. Everyone's just like, oh, I'll probably be fine. I should be more concerned about noises that are literally in my garden. I'm 99% sure it's the guy that's come to finish up the work and do the patio slabs. But I'm not going to put my head out of the window until the noise stops. That dog hasn't got a clue, I swear. There's actually a really weird smell all through the house, and I suspect it is something that they've done out here, like whether it be the sand or whatever. That looks pretty good. I'm really happy with that. That looks really smart. We're also getting the doors and the windows and stuff painted next week, because they are, I think they're aluminium frame with wood. That's what I think they are. And they have to be sanded and painted once every 4 or 5 years. And we've been here for 6, so about time. And Lee found someone who was doing a good deal because it was winter time. I mean, you can kind of see here, it's like wearing, you know, it's not like massively obvious. But you can see it a little bit. And in the front, outside, the kitchen window is much worse. So these definitely need to be done. But because we're having to pay to have them painted, I wanted to have a slightly different colour, just so it's a difference. So you don't feel like, oh, someone's just come and painted them the same colour. You know, like we have a lot of white walls in this house, and I would quite like to pay someone to come and repaint everything white just to freshen it up. But at the same time, when they've left, I'll just be like, so it's just the same. So I'm probably not going to do that. Anyway, for the windows and the French doors at the back, I chose silk grey from the RAL, R-A-L colour chart. I really wanted kind of like a putty, kind of like a greyish colour. And I was so struggling because I was looking at pictures on the internet of people who've used these colours, and it looks completely different in different lights. And I was starting to be concerned that I was going to pick something that might look really off. So I've picked this because it's different, but it's not so different that the house will look really weird next to all the other houses that have got exactly the same window colours, you know? It's already time. They've already started putting things out for summertime. Right, I'm going to pick up a rose because the rose I grew last year was a real success. This is why I'm not allowed in Tesco. This is so cute. I just filmed a shop with me at Primark. Not the same as this, but lots of pastels and kind of like 80s. This reminds me of Greece, which, if I'm completely honest with you, I've never actually seen, but I've seen pictures. In case it's not immediately obvious, this is another day. It's Monday. It just got too busy on Friday and I didn't keep vlogging. Oh, they're cute. Reduced to clear. I'm just doing the weekly shop, which I've been trying to do on Amazon Fresh or like to be collected so that I don't get caught up and buy things like I do when I go into Tesco. But we also want to make sure that we're getting as many Tesco points as possible because we've got some plans for the summer and we want to use our club card points. The anniversary card collection, or selection rather, is not fantastic. I think I'm going to have to order one online. It is cold outside, but it's not as cold, and I thought, right, I'm gonna sort some stuff out today. I've sorted out the utility, and finally I've got rid of the water on top of the hot tub, and I've wanted to do this because I want to empty the hot tub and refill it, clean it all out, and I've been nervous. I've not been looking forward to opening this hot tub because I thought probably September, October is the last time we used it. I haven't opened it since then. No chlorine, no nothing. What on earth is it going to look like? So imagine my surprise when it looks absolutely fine. And it still smells like chlorine. Obviously it's been covered up and not used, so in theory, no dirt could get inside it, but what? I just had a very exciting delivery. The samples for my new collection that I'm gonna be selling on my website. It started with a mug, and I've always wanted to do some kind of sweatshirt, and I wanted to make it embroidered rather than just printed. So this, I mean, I couldn't be more in love with the colour of this. And of course, there had to be a grey one. There were also some t-shirts, but that's a work in progress because I'm not 100% sure about colour and the print as is. There may just be a white one. But I'm so happy with like the feel of them because I was trying to find something that was going to be affordable because I wanted to make it not an expensive thing. But still a nice product. They're ring spun cotton, and I wasn't sure whether or not that was going to be, you know, sometimes you'll get a jumper and it's quite stiff. It's not the world's softest jumper by any means, but it's still kind of that like soft sweatshirt material. I was kind of thinking I will get these samples, I'll wear them, I'll wash them, I'll see how they go. And if they're good, then I'll use them. Otherwise, I may have to go for a slightly more expensive option. I just want them to be nice, you know? Another thing with the samples that I wanted to see was whether or not I wanted this to be on this side or this side. I don't know. Now I've put it on, I feel like it's usually on this side. Also completely irrelevant, but this situation was caused by epilating. It's actually still super sore. I thought I'd done everything right. I steamed first, I epilated, I put on some alcohol, not alcohol, but what's it called? Something that's gonna make it, like get rid of all the germs, antibacterial stuff afterwards. And still this happened. So not great, not loving this. Also my eyes are so dark. Something has happened to me in the past few days. I feel I've aged 15 years. And I probably need to sleep for a week, which is good because I'm off all week. And I've been feeling really weird about having this week off. We were supposed to be on holiday and I just decided to keep the week because I just felt like, why not? I'll have the week for myself. And all last week I was thinking I should probably cancel that. It's really weird to have time off and not have any plans and the kids aren't even off. It felt selfish, I think. And even now I'm like, feel really weird about it. Like, what am I gonna do with the time? I know I can fill the time, but do you know what I mean? It feels strange. But this face looks like it needs a week off. Tonight's HelloFresh actually looks terrible, but I swear it's delicious. We've had this before. It's chorizo beef enchilada something. And I've got to get changed because I will definitely spill something down myself.